Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breakings. News! Clayton Kershaw is a name that resonates deeply within the world of baseball, not just because of the staggering numbers he has compiled over his illustrious career, but because of the fierce competitiveness and relentless drive he brings to the mound every time he steps on it. He's not merely a pitcher. He's a competitor whose focus and intensity have defined much of his journey through Major League Baseball. His career milestones are the kind that immortalize a player. For instance, just recently, Kershaw joined the exclusive club of pitchers who have recorded 3,000 strikeouts, an achievement so rare that it places him in the upper echelon of all-time greats. His career earned run average adjusted, or ERA+, stands at 155, which ranks second best among all starting pitchers in the combined history of both the American and National Leagues. These numbers alone tell you just how dominant he has been, but there's more to Kershaw than just stats. His competitive nature often shows itself in moments when he sizes up his opponents, and sometimes those moments lead to a little extra drama on the field. Just before his most recent outing against the Milwaukee Brewers, Kershaw was informed that the starting pitcher he would be facing was a young rookie named Jacob Msiorowski. Msiorowski, just 23 years old, was something of a mystery to most fans and players alike. Kershaw recalled him vaguely, not by name, but by an image of that rookie's Major League debut, where he nearly pitched a no-hitter into the 6th inning before twisting his ankle on the mound. Despite that memorable injury, Kershaw admitted to not remembering his name initially. When asked about Msiorowski prior to the game, Kershaw made a comment that reflected both confidence and a touch of dismissiveness. He acknowledged the rookie's velocity, saying he throws hard, but quickly added that everyone throws hard these days, except him. That bit of bravado, a signature trait of elite athletes who thrive on challenge, set the stage for what was to come. It's important to note that Kershaw's attitude toward opposing pitchers hasn't always been one of reverence. Often, his focus tends to fall more on the overall lineup he's facing, rather than any single individual on the mound. There's a famous example from 2018 when he faced Shohei Ohtani during spring training. At that time, Ohtani was a new addition to the Los Angeles Angels and a player on the rise, though Kershaw's reaction was casual at best. After striking Ohtani out early in that game, Kershaw famously said he could care less about the matchup. His reasoning was straightforward. Ohtani hadn't picked the Dodgers as his team, so Kershaw wished him luck and moved on. That moment illustrated Kershaw's singular focus on his own goals and the Dodgers' success rather than getting caught up in personal rivalries or the hype surrounding rising stars. But Kershaw's perspective is not static. Over time, as he witnesses the growth and excellence of players like Ohtani, his respect naturally evolves. That was clear after his encounter with Msiorowski. The rookie's performance was nothing short of spectacular. On that Tuesday night in Milwaukee, Msiorowski was nearly untouchable, racking up 12 strikeouts while allowing only 4 hits and 1 run across 6 innings of work. His command of the game was so impressive that the Brewers secured a 3-1 victory over the Dodgers. Watching the young pitcher's dominance firsthand, Kershaw had no choice but to eat his words from before the game. He praised Msiorowski's fastball velocity, noting it rarely dipped below 98 miles per hour during his appearance, which alone makes him a formidable opponent. But what truly caught Kershaw's attention was the rookie's ability to mix 4 different types of pitches with exceptional control and precision. It wasn't just about speed. It was about how well Msiorowski commanded the strike zone and kept hitters off balance. Kershaw expressed his admiration candidly, describing the performance as unbelievable and really special. He admitted that facing such a talented pitcher made the game incredibly tough for the Dodgers, emphasizing that in contests like these, even a small mistake can change everything. The fact that the Brewers' bullpen also contributed with high-velocity arms only compounded the challenge. Kershaw himself acknowledged the intensity of the game. saying that giving up runs simply wasn't an option for him if the Dodgers hoped to come out on top. Meanwhile, the rookie Jacob Msiorowski seemed to relish the attention. For him, it was kinda cool to finally have his name recognized by one of baseball's living legends. The young pitcher has quickly made a name for himself, not just by racking up strikeouts, but by showing the poise and maturity of a seasoned veteran in high-pressure situations. The matchup between Kershaw and Msiorowski wasn't just a game. It was a symbolic passing of the torch, a meeting of baseball generations that highlighted the sport's constant evolution. As the teams prepare to face off again at Dodger Stadium, with Msiorowski expected to start once more, the stakes are clearly high. The Dodgers will be eager to avenge their recent loss, while Msiorowski will look to prove that his first stellar outing was no fluke. For fans, this budding rivalry promises thrilling moments and showcases the drama that only baseball's great competitions can deliver. It's a reminder that even the most decorated veterans like Kershaw can be challenged and humbled by the rising stars who are eager to make their mark on the game. What makes this story especially compelling is not just the clash of talent, but the very human side of sports. The confidence, the doubt, the respect earned, and the lessons learned on the field. Clayton Kershaw, with all his achievements, remains a competitor who thrives on challenge and respects greatness when he sees it. Jacob Msiorowski, the rookie with a blazing fastball and sharp control, represents the future, hungry to etch his own legacy. Baseball at its best is about these moments, where past meets future, where experience meets ambition, and where every pitch can turn the tide. As Kershaw and Msiorowski prepare for their next duel, the world watches, captivated by a story that's still being written, chapter by chapter, inning by inning. The story between Clayton Kershaw and Jacob Msiorowski goes far beyond just a single game or a single performance. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of competition that defines baseball. Kershaw, a seasoned veteran with years of dominance under his belt, represents the pinnacle of pitching excellence. He's the kind of player whose name is synonymous with success, who has weathered countless battles on the mound and whose very presence commands respect. But the emergence of a young arm like Msiorowski's signals that the landscape of the game is shifting. The rookie's recent display wasn't just impressive because of raw talent. It was remarkable because of the poise and control he exhibited under pressure. The kind of maturity you don't often see in a player so new to the major leagues. That contrast between veteran and rookie is at the heart of baseball's ongoing narrative. For Kershaw, each new opponent is a challenge, a test of whether he can maintain his place among the game's greats. Facing a fresh talent like Msiorowski isn't just about overcoming a rookie's unpredictability. It's about acknowledging that the sport never stops evolving. Young pitchers today throw harder, move better, and come equipped with a wider arsenal of pitches than ever before. The game that Kershaw first dominated as a young pitcher is not the same game he faces now, and yet his response to this new generation, mixing respect with his trademark competitive fire, demonstrates why he remains a legend. Msiorowski, on the other hand, has stepped into the spotlight with the confidence of someone who knows he belongs. His debut, nearly flawless save for that unfortunate ankle injury, hinted at something special. His follow-up performance against the Dodgers confirmed it. 12 strikeouts, 4 hits allowed, and just a single run over 6 innings against 1. Of the most storied franchises in baseball history is a statement few rookies get to make. And doing it against Kershaw, someone who has been a defining figure in the league for over a decade, only amplifies the significance. The interplay between these two pitchers also reveals much about the mental aspect of the game. Kershaw's early remarks about Msiorowski throwing hard, but so does everybody except me, reflected a confidence born from experience, but also a bit of hubris. It's easy for even the best to underestimate an unknown, especially a rookie with no track record. But baseball has a way of humbling even its greatest stars. When the game began and Msiorowski started carving through the Dodgers lineup, it became clear that this wasn't just a one-time fluke. Kershaw's post-game praise, calling the performance unbelievable and marveling at the rookie's ability to command multiple pitches, showed a shift from dismissal to admiration. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel. and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Whispers are growing louder in Los Angeles, and if they're to be believed, there may be serious tension brewing inside the Dodgers clubhouse. Multiple sources close to the team have hinted that Mookie Betts, the superstar outfielder and one of the franchise's cornerstones, has drawn a hard line. He no longer wants to share the field with Michael Conforto. While the Dodgers front office remains tight-lipped and no official statement has been released, insiders claim Betts has expressed clear dissatisfaction with Conforto, possibly regarding chemistry, on-field performance, or something even deeper. "I'm done playing next to him," Betts allegedly said in what's being described as a moment of complete frustration. The exact context remains unclear, but the tension seems to have reached a breaking point. The alleged fallout is surprising, considering the Dodgers' recent efforts to maintain a tight, unified clubhouse amid a season filled with high expectations. Conforto, a mid-season acquisition praised for his veteran presence and left-handed bat, was seen as a solid addition to a lineup stacked with talent. However, behind closed doors, the story might be very different. This supposed rift raises many questions. Could this impact the Dodgers' trade deadline strategy? Is Conforto now on the block? Will Betts' influence within the organization push the front office toward making a move? No one from the team has publicly acknowledged any discord, but body language during recent games has fueled speculation. Betts and Conforto have rarely interacted in the dugout, and some close observers have noticed subtle signs of tension. It's worth noting that neither player has addressed the rumor directly. Until someone does, the speculation will only grow. In a city like Los Angeles, where the spotlight never dims and every whisper becomes a headline, even a hint of internal drama can set off a media firestorm. For now, it remains just that, a rumor. But if there's truth to it, the Dodgers may be facing more than just the usual playoff pressure. They might also be dealing with a fractured outfield dynamic that could threaten team chemistry at the worst possible time. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.